Should you sell off your entire team for the Christmas market crash on Monday? Well, in this video, we're going to break down each and every single type of card you should be selling, you should be holding, or maybe you should be looking to buy before Christmas Monday. Make sure though, if you have not watched my present prediction video I uploaded earlier today, go watch that video first, because it will also make this video will make a whole lot more sense if you understand why I think certain cards going up and why I think certain cards are going down. If you want extended coverage of the market and how I make my coins, subscribe to the Coin Bible exclusively on Team Get Lucky, link in the description. First up though, we got one of the best MUT offers of all time. I know it's still for money, but it's a good one at that. The Golden Platinum offer for 1,000 points, pretty much $10, and you get a ton of just straight liquid coins, and it's the pure reason right now when you log onto the game, you'll notice all of the entire market actually is all way up in price. So if there's no better time than actually right now to sell off certain types of players heading into the market crash we are assuming we're going to get on Monday. This first batch of cards is going to fall under the category of guaranteed to go down in price on Monday, and these are going to be your Thursday champion promo cards. First up, we've got your ghost cards and your zero chill cards. Now, zero chill cards are a little bit cheaper. I don't necessarily know if you want to sell off those guys because they're only going for around 300k. The 93's at that. But if you have any ghost cards that are going for above around 500,000 coins, I would say right now, I would recommend selling these cards off. Now, on Monday, I want you guys to understand this. These cards are not directly going to be pulled from presents. They're probably not even going to drop not individually, but on the market. You're not going to see their price absolutely tank. However, you're going to be able to build these cards through sets for way cheaper, and that is because it takes any 90 overall card, and you also can say it can take any 87 overall card to build a 90 and thus build a 93, and those cards will be packed and supplied a ton on Christmas morning. So again, the 93s themselves, if they're probably not going to get posted that much on Christmas, but you're going to be able to complete the sets for much cheaper. So I would sell off any ghost or zero chill cards that are going for, you know, in the high 400s to above 500,000 coins. Next type of card to fall under this category is your Harvest 92 overalls. They're going for upwards of 300,000 coins right now with the market rise from that pack. So make sure you sell these cards off. You're able to build them with 89 overall cards, and they are 100% going to be supplied Monday morning from some type of present. Remember, presents aren't really going to target a lot of 91 to 93 overall cards, or you can pull them. You're just not going to pull them very frequently. However, the overalls, you know, 80 overall to 90 overall, really the lower you get, the more supply there is going to be. And, well, since these cards require 589 to build a 92, the set is going to be much cheaper. And the same thing goes with your 91 all Madden cards. They are going to require 5 of any 88 overall card, which is for sure going to be packed and supplied on Monday. So make sure you sell off your 92 Harvest champions and your 91 overall all Madden players. A little bit of a smaller niche market for this next type of card, your Blitz cards. You also can throw your Blitz Redux cards in here. We know 100% that there is a Blitz present going to be opened on Monday that will give out an 88 overall through 92 overall Blitz card. Since it's such a concentrated present, there's going to be a ton of supply of these players on the market on Monday, so I would go ahead and sell these cards off. And the last type of card to fall under this category, although a little bit different, would be your Monday mix-up 93s. Again, the actual 93s are not going to get packed at all on Monday. You might not see their price actually drop until later in the afternoon, but you're going to be able to build these cards for much cheaper because you need 86 overalls and 88 overalls to build these Monday mix-up cards. So I would highly recommend if you have any. Now, maybe the 93 Josh Allen and Gilmore you might not want to sell because they're only 300k, but any of the ones that go for, I would say, above 400,000 coins, I would look to sell because 86s and 88s are going to be supplied a lot from the presents on Monday. And the final type of card, and this really ties into the last few types of cards that are going to drop down in price, I'm just going to say any 90 overall card and below. Mentioned it already a few times. I'm going to mention it again for Christmas because this has been the case the past few years we've done this. Higher overall cards do not get packed much in these presents. It's mostly the lower overall cards, right? Your 87s, your 88s, your 89s. Those are the cards that are going to get packed the most. Yeah, you might periodically pull a 92 and 93, but they're going to have a ton of demand for people buying them back for your teams. But the low overall cards, if you're rocking a budget team, You know, if you have, you know, an 89 overall, 90 overall most feared cards, like those are the ones you need to sell off because they will be supplied in abundance come Monday. Finally, moving on to the second level type of card. This one falls under these types of cards, fall under a weird category where I don't think they're necessarily going to go up in price or down in price. Now, they will be technically supplied from the presents. For example, a Team of the Week overall, and I would say 92 overall plus. They will be supplied via presents. It's just that it's very hard to pull high overall, and I don't think these individual cards actually get packed often. However, because of the platinum offer in the store right now, these cards are very, very, very overpriced. So if you have them on your team, I wouldn't really go out there and sell them because I don't think you're gonna be able to buy back them for cheaper than you would, like, if you include tax. Like, if you have Deebo Samuel, he's going for 550K. I don't think you can sell him for 550 and get him for, you know, let's say in the low 400s. You might scrape together like 10, 20K saving off each player, but I think you're better off just, if you want these cards for your team or you're planning to keep them or rebuy them for your team on Monday, you're better off just holding on to these cards. They're not going to be supplied that much. So I don't think they're going to go down that much, nor, though, do I think they're going to go up that much because they're already heavily overpriced in my opinion. Next up, that would be your high overall legend. Same sort of scenario as Team of the Week. There is going to be a legend present that supplies the high overall legends, but a lot of these cards are very, very in high demand, so I don't think they go down, nor do I think they go up. Your safest bets for these cards, and again, I would not sell these cards. Your O linemen like Russ Grimm, Anthony Munoz, these cards will be bought a ton for people trying to build their offensive line. So yeah, Team of the Week cards, now again, I would say probably 92 overall and above. You can sell guys like Vince Wilfork, Otto Graham, because they're not really as popular anymore, but any decent legend above 92 overall, non-LTD, I think these cards either stay the same, go slightly up or slightly down, but either way, I don't think it's worth it to sell these cards off and rebuy them to try to save some coins. On to level 3, the final stage of cards. These cards, I think, are 100% going up in price in Monday. Now, a weird one to start out, it's cover athletes. So if you're watching this on Saturday, sell your cover athletes and then rebuy them tomorrow on Sunday. Sunday, cover athletes are always the cheapest in the market, but after Sunday, I think these cards, because again, they don't have a direct present at all. I don't think they're going to be packed one bit in the presents. The only hope that these cards have supply on Monday is people spend their Christmas money on whatever that cover athlete special offer is when it's out. But I think that offer is actually usually out for only one day. So we'll see. If it's out for 2 days, these cards might have some life to drop a little bit on Monday. But personally, I don't think they drop at all. Cover athletes, make sure you don't sell them. You can sell them right now. Make sure if you're in Sunday, don't sell these cards Sunday. Hold on to them. I think most of these cards rise in price a good amount on Monday. Some of those popular meta in-demand cards, people are going to want to pick them up for their team, and there's not going to be much supply. And the final type of card that I think is going to go up on Monday, you do not want to sell. In fact, you want to buy these cards for your team if you want them for your team right now, and that is your limited edition cards. The logic on these is pretty simple. It is very, very consistent. During a buy team back period, people are looking to buy back their teams, and these cards are some of the best in the game. They have high demand, but there is no supply, so people go and buy them all up, and they rise in price, similar to what happened today. The platinum offer comes out, people get a ton of coins, and what do? They go out and buy the very best players, that being your LTD. So if you want Randy Moss LTD for your team, make sure you buy him before Monday, because he will be probably a lot more expensive than he is right now come around Christmas time. But that's going to be all for the video. I think we covered almost every single card. There are some niche cards like Angry Runs, Redux cards. Honestly, with those, you can keep them. I don't think they're going to be packed too often. This probably is going to be the most overrated market crash of all time, in my opinion, because people don't have as many presents. There also is a staggered wave of presents being released. Like, they're not going to be all opened at once. And people also are going to buy back their teams in abundance because of that event ending, and now people can go back to their god squads. But that's all for this video. Comment if you have any questions, like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you are new, and until next time, peace.